Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. We're just about to go out to the park. It's a beautiful sunny day. We've had so much snow this winter, so we're just ready to go outside. Usually what I do is I walk to the park, so that's kind of like my exercise for today. Mr. Cool over here. We're gonna go to the park. Alright, so we just made a pit stop to grab some pastries, a necessity when you're living in Montreal. This is a place called Patrice, so I just grabbed their banana cake, and yes, I already made my way into it. It's so good. And speaking as a pastry chef, I can tell you guys, it's legitimately a really good pastry shop. So if you ever come to Montreal and you're looking for a good pastry shop, you want to try the pain au chocolat or any type of French pastry, I highly recommend going there. There is another place that I like as well. It's in Old Port. That one's called Olive and Gourmando. But if you come and you're in the area, try that out. It's so good. Not sponsored, just really, really good pastries. Sorry guys about the sun. Still new vlogger problems. But we're almost at the park now, and hopefully Suleiman will get to play with the other kids there and make some friends, and we are also meeting up with some of our own friends there, so this will be a good opportunity for him to play and have some fun. You know you're in Canada once you see the squirrels. I know every time that my Australian family sees this, they're just like, squirrels! It's the most exciting thing. Can you spot them? Playtime with Baba! Yeah! Are you enjoying the swings today, man? So we're at the park now. The nice thing about living in the city is like there's always just kind of like this carved out nature part of the city where you can come and play with your kid, and it's just kind of a nice break from the hustle of downtown. Right behind us though, there's all the buildings and all the noise and craziness, which I love. But this is just a nice way for us to kind of get out and get some fresh air and let him play a little bit. And it's a good way, especially when they're having tantrums, because I find that the more he's inside, the more stir crazy he gets. 3, here we go! Go! Yeah! So we're just done now at the park. It's almost sunset. We're gonna go home, make some dinner, and just kind of enjoy our evening. Baby! Are we walking today, man? Hi! Look at this little kid. So as soon as we get home, the first thing we have to do is give this kid a bath, because he is so dirty right now and just covered in sand. He's just kind of playing. Baby, what are you saying? Yeah, look at his hair. So cute. Suleiman. Hey, he looks like he could be like one of those little Who's in The Grinch. Who's this? Who's kid? And get him nice and changed. Look who's all fresh and clean. He's just wiggling his toes. Okay, let's get you out. Yeah, let's get out. Honey.
No problem.
Look what he's making for us tonight. Oh yeah, if you guys can smell this, it smells amazing.
Fry with noodles.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that smells incredible. That's what you look for in a husband. Hey, Suleiman. No, no, no. This is our cat, Suki. And yes, our house is in a constant state of toys everywhere. Suki. She's a little rag doll. Yeah. How pretty she is. Inshallah. Yeah. Baby. This looks delicious. Thanks, Yusuf. Hey. So we're just gonna have our dinner now. This is what we're gonna have. And he's enjoying it. Do you like eating with chopsticks? Yummy. Okay. There we go. So the nice thing is that he cooked. Not so nice thing is I have to clean. If you feel me, go down in the comments and let me know. Pro tip, if you have a kid that keeps opening their drawers and you don't have a way of closing the drawers, because especially with these, I have a hard time finding something that I can child-proof them with. Just get bins from the dollar store. They're clear and they're completely sealed and you have to unlatch them to open them up. He has not figured these out. They keep everything in my drawers and he can't access them, so they're... It's somebody's bedtime. There we go. I don't know how he's gonna sleep because, guys, look. I'm gonna turn off the light. It's still pretty darn bright in here. Good night! Good night, little prince! We'll see if he falls asleep in this very bright room. Good night! So we have our friends coming over in a little bit, and then after that I'll probably have to edit some videos on for Instagram. A lot of work goes into editing those food recipes. I don't know how many of you guys have seen those, but check them out. I always post food recipes, basically whatever we've made for dinner or breakfast. I do short versions on my Instagram channel. Hi, handsome. Good morning, guys. Yeah, my hijab's sloppy this morning because I'm just about to do my skincare routine and I thought I should take you guys through that. I usually get maybe 5-10 minutes just to myself on weekends because my husband's here, so he's gonna chill with Suleiman and I can get my face clean. I have very sensitive acne prone skin, so I tend to now take it more seriously and follow a full skincare routine. When I first started, oh, I'm out of this. I gotta have more. This was really good. This is a gentle cleanser. I always stick with the most gentle cleansers, something that eliminates impurities, as it says. And then, let's see, there it is. Okay. And this is also another really good one. I keep it in my shower because as soon as I shower, I use it. But I tend to stick with more sensitive products because my skin is very sensitive. And I found that when I was using the acne medications, it dried out my skin so much. So that's why my lips are always dry, my nose is always dry, and also the drying kind of makes you more prone to wrinkles. So skincare is everything. And despite what some people think, the more you moisturize, the better it is for your acne. So that's kind of something I learned now, and I was avoiding before because I thought acne is caused by that, but it's not. Okay, pat dry. I skipped the washing thing on camera just because it's really hard to do that with hijab. I gotta learn how to do that. So I follow the rule of thumb of using the thinnest products first. And what I'm gonna end up using is this. It's called Hijabs. It's a thermal water. I just I don't know how I shake it. I just do. I don't know if that's proper or not, but just kind of get that. I'm just kind of preparing my skin for what's to come. And I'm just gonna kind of dab it into my face because now my skin's wet because I want it all in there. I learned my skincare routine following the teachings of this awesome YouTuber. Her name is Susan Yara. I'll link her in my description so you guys can check her out. But I learned a lot about skincare through her. She knows so much, and I was making a lot of mistakes. So if you guys want to check her out, I highly recommend her. Okay, And then I have micellar water, which I think is pretty popular right now anyways. But I like to put a little bit of that as well to kind of, I guess, clean and tone. And it's made for sensitive skin, so that's also why I use it. Anything for sensitive skin I tend to buy because my skin is very sensitive and dry right now. And I've been using retinol lately to help kind of, well, since I'm not breastfeeding now. So I exclusively pumped for a year, and while I was doing that, I couldn't use many makeup and skincare products. But now that I'm not, alhamdulillah, I started using retinol again, and that makes a world of difference when you're my age. There we go. This kind of also just cleans a bit. And then I'm going to put, the next thinnest product for me is this. It's just an eye cream, general eye cream and face cream. And I just tend to focus it on my eyes. And you apply it right like this. On the bone here, on the bone here, up here. Because as I learned from Susan Yara, and actually from a dermatologist, because I have seen a dermatologist, is that the product moves when you blink. So you want to make sure that you're just kind of gentle and always using your ring fingers, of course. And that should help, inshallah. I kind of bring it down to my cheeks because it is a face cream as well. It's not just an eye cream, this one. Which I like multi-purpose products because most products only do one thing, and that's not enough for me. I like to get the most bang out of my buck, especially if you're paying good money. And skin products, they tend to be more expensive, as we know. So, okay, it's generally quite in there. Just trying to make sure it's gonna be okay. Okay, I'm shiny now. Okay, and then I like to make to use my hyaluronic acid. Here we go. Ta-da! I'm going to do a couple pumps of that. I'm just kind of gently rub it upwards. Hyaluronic acid is it's a humectant, so it moisturizes the skin, which is much needed when you're using retinol. You want to make sure that your skin is always hydrated because aging happens most when it's dry. And that's something I've really come to learn, and I wish I knew about much sooner. So, ladies, make sure you're using something to moisturize. And hyaluronic acid in particular, it penetrates the dermis, so it's not just a facial or a topical moisturizer. It goes into the skin, which is really important. And speaking of which, I'm going to use this. It's just a sample size, but I'm really into it. It's a beauty balm. It's a little bit thicker, but it's supposed to be something that firms and tightens. And again, we're all about anti-aging lately. And I just kind of tap that in. It says not to rub, so I try not to. I'm just kind of tapping it in to get the full effect of it. And especially here, where I get my smile lines now. That's the problem when you smile. And then my frown lines up here. Just kind of tapping it in. Trying not to rub. It's such a habit to rub. And if I wasn't wearing my hijab right now, I'd bring this down to my neck. I'm just going to kind of get it under here because I want that to be tighter for sure. And the rest I put on the back of my hands because we all know that shows aging first as well. Okay, now I'm going to put on my sunscreen. Sunscreen is really important, especially just in general. You should wear sunscreen because sunscreen protects you from aging as well, but also, more importantly, skin cancer. So don't skip your sunscreen. They say sometimes to even wear it at night. Now, I don't go out at night, so I don't wear it at night, but I have heard of that. Who here wears sunscreen? If you wear sunscreen, let me know in the comments because I actually didn't wear it for a very long time. I'm putting it on the back of my hands, of course, because again, you want to protect your hands. So so they don't show signs of aging as well. And I put a little bit on our lips because your lips also need to be hooked up with this. I once saw a video, I'll see if I can link it in the comments, of this person under that black light that shows what happens under the sun and all the skin damage. And that's actually what shook me to wear sunscreen. Because I realized I'm actually causing a lot of damage to my skin and I can't see it. And I'm the type who also gets a lot of freckles, and I personally don't like freckles. Who here likes freckles? If you like freckles, tell me why. Because as a person who has freckles, I'm always like self-conscious about it. I'm just gonna let all this kind of settle and then it will be less crazy. Hopefully. So that's what I tend to do. I also have a different night routine just to keep things interesting, and in my nighttime routine is where I use the retinol. Not during the day. Never during the day, because retinol is really, really bad under sunlight. So that's another reason to wear sunscreen. If you're using any type of peel, retinol, collagen, you want to protect your skin because it's really not good under the sun. And then at this point, I'll do a little bit of light makeup, which I'll save for another video. And that's the look. Now we're gonna go to Old Port today. Old Port is a part of Montreal where it's old. It's the oldest part of Montreal. It's an old port. So the name speaks for itself. Hurrah! Look at today, men. Yeah, are you dressed to go? Who says you can't dress up boys? Honestly, who? I want to talk to these people. Look at this little stylish boy. Hi, Mama. Oh, it gives me a cheeky eye. Come here. He's dressed in mismatched denim, which I love. And it's just a nice warm little outfit for us to go off and enjoy the day. Are you ready to go? He's like, let's go, Mommy, let's go. Hey guys, so we're gonna go to a place today in Montreal called Old Port. Old Port is the old part of Montreal. And basically, it's the nicest part as far as being on the water. There's a lot to do there, good restaurants, and there's also, of course, playgrounds for swimming men. Yeah, because that's what I tend to think about now. So we just arrived at the Old Port here in Montreal. Down there is something called the Notre Dame, or the Basilique, which is an old church here in Montreal. And we're just walking now to go get some pastries because French life. We're pretty excited. It's a really good bakery here. That's the one I was talking about before. It's called Olive and Gourmando. Olive and Gourmando is a really old bakery here in Montreal. It started off where they were just selling bread, and now they do lunch, of course, much later on. But they started off being known for their bread. So if you come to Montreal, definitely try it out and let me know what you think.
Go.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's go.
Go.
Look at my little walker.
Go.
He's not gonna take it out, that's for sure. He's ready to walk. Go, little boy, go. He's so chic in his little denim. Hijabi problems. Your hijab always ends up halfway on the floor unless you have like 1,000 pins. And especially with the wind, it just goes everywhere. Hey guys, so we're just about to have lunch now. There's this cool restaurant here in Montreal, Old Port. It's called Venice, and they mostly are known for their poke bowls. I love poke. If you've never had poke, it's basically kind of like a sashimi type or donburi Japanese bowl. So it has sashimi and it has the rice, and then you have the nori and different vegetables. So I'll show you a quick clip of that once it comes. So our food just arrived. Look how good this is. We have cold pressed juice. And then I got the salmon poke bowl, and it has salmon, which is like a sashimi salmon. It has the caviar type thing, and then it has the ginger, some pineapple, and avocado, and then the rice is under that, nori and scallions. This looks so good. I'm gonna dig right. So we had lunch and we're just kind of waiting here for him to wake up. Because as soon as we transfer him to the car, he's probably gonna wake up. So we're just kind of chilling. Morning, sunshine. Are you ready to go? Let's go. Hey guys, so we're just out right now. We went to the park and now we're just grabbing some food. This little guy is chilling over here. Say hi. Hello. He's hungry, so we're just gonna grab some food and then hopefully he will relax and we'll go back home. I have some editing to do, some cleaning to do. My husband also has some work to do, so busy night for us. And we're probably gonna watch Game of Thrones. Somebody's just having his bath over here, and I'm gonna brush his teeth while he's in the bath. This is a pro tip because it's really difficult to brush a toddler's teeth. Yep. Okay. Open your mouth. Yeah, he's not here for it. Come on. All done. Mama 1, Suleiman 0. Hey guys, so I put Suleiman down for his bedtime, and now I'm gonna try to take advantage of at least an hour or so and make some fatair because tomorrow is Ramadan. So Ramadan Kareem to all of you who are celebrating. Fatair is an Arabian, Middle Eastern appetizer. It's a bread appetizer, and usually it's stuffed with cheese or meat or spinach, basically anything you want. You can even make them into pizza rolls. So right now I have the yeast kind of sitting here and doing its thing. In a couple minutes I'll start adding some flour, some salt, and I'll get that going. So I'm just heading out right now to go grab some groceries. I need to grab soy milk for Suleiman for the morning because I'm all out. It's been a really long day and hopefully it makes for good content, but yeah, I'm just going now to grab some groceries. And who knew that one day going grocery shopping would be like the highlight of my day, but I'm so excited to go. That was a success, so now I'm one of those people that holds all the bags and then goes home. My hijab is just suffering right now. But I'm hurrying home. We're gonna go watch Game of Thrones, inshallah, and then I'm gonna finish the fatir that I was talking about. It's gonna be a long night. Alright guys, so I'm just baking the last of the fatir in the oven. And we finished watching Game of Thrones. I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta shower, pray, and hopefully get some rest before suhoor. I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, please be sure to leave a like, comment if you haven't already, and subscribe for future videos. Until next time.